All right, we're here with Lipo Liam, who came home third here tonight. Man, but that's not the story. You and Philip Morris put on another epic battle. You guys, every time you get on the track together, you guys run door to door, side by side. Man, I don't know how many laps you guys were side by side. But anyways, man, take us through your race. I don't know what happened over here, but you can tell us about it.
Just tried to race hard and race clean, and tried to give him some room there. And he was doing what he had to do to win the race, and I mean, it was a freak deal. We hung up, and I tried to stay in the gas and keep from wrecking us both. And finally my car just finally went around, but I dirt tracked it all the way through the corner. Just couldn't quite hold on to it, and heck of a race car. We just couldn't quite do what we needed to do coming up off the corner. I was really good if I was by myself, but I couldn't keep the car down. And congratulations to him. It was just another epic battle.
Man, it looked like you had him there for a while. I mean, you stayed on his inside. Lap cars were just wearing you out, man. I mean, you had to back off several times. Do you think, if you hadn't went around there, you think you'd been able to beat him?
Yeah, if I could have ever got in front of him, I think we would have checked out. But I was trying to race him clean. Me and him had a lot of drama over the years, and he won't cut me much slack there on room. But all in all, it wasn't his fault direct either. It was a pretty freak deal, and I just did all I could to get back to the front and just run out of laps.
All right, Frank Denny here, coming home second at Motor Mile Speedway. Man, qualified terrible. I don't even know where you qualified. You were so far back, I couldn't count that far back. I didn't take off my shoes.
Did you run out of toes?
Yeah, I think of it. Yeah, but man, you drove through the field. Man, got a little bit of luck with Lipo Liam going around there, and man, picked up a second place finish.
I don't know that was luck or the 26 in the 1 situation. One car was suspended all last year or earlier this year because of his dealings with the 26, so maybe some of that was rekindled. He's on probation. I heard him talking stuff over there. I don't know. Maybe they need to look at that. But glad to see the 26 back. I guess we know who the real national champ is. He's the guy. Barry Begley's probably number 1. He's probably number 2 in my mind on that. But just out here battling, just trying hard, come from the back like that. Had a really good car. Just on that last restart, I really wanted a piece of the 26 bad, and that was like old times, getting ready to battle with him, and I just didn't have any right rear left. I'd used it up pretty good coming back from the back there. So had a good time. Got to thank Travis and Eddie Kiker and Billy Banks and JRI Shocks and FDJ Motorsports and Race 22 for all their support. Carl's Racing Products and the Army for coming today, and anybody else who bought a hot dog today to come check us out.
All right, we're here with Philip Morris, who come home with the win here tonight at Motor Mile Speedway after an epic battle with Lipo Liam. He stayed on your inside for way too many laps for me to even count, but take us through your race, man.
Coming here to Motor Mile, we just brought so many memories back, and we've given up a lot of laps to these guys, and to come here and be able to win is just an awesome feeling. In case you didn't know, I needed to win this race bad for clearances and for my crew who's been watching the races on Race 22 every Saturday, working on this car for 6 months, it seemed like, to get back to the racetrack. And man, I just couldn't give it up that easy, and Lee was better than I was. He showed why he should be a national champion tonight, kept his car under control. The only contact we made tonight was just incidental racing, and we did both a good job keeping them back up front.
Man, I mean, to come out of retirement basically after the whole deal at the beginning of the year, it's got to feel good to not only get back to victory lane this week, but last week you got back to victory lane at South Boston, and man, it's 2 in a row. You're on a roll already.
I tell you what, it feels good to just know that we're competitive in this old race car. But Sellers Racing's so good with race cars, and we're only missing setups by a little bit, and we should be missing by a bunch, and we should probably be finishing 5th and 6th or 7th. But they're just so good over there, and my crew's so good, and my engine builder Kowalski's doing such a good job. I mean, I just can't help but try my best.
Well, I don't think you're giving the driver quite enough credit. I mean, I watched qualifying, man. That first lap, you were out to lunch, and it looked like you still had a steering wheel full, but man, you drove it and then got in the race, and man, you up on the wheel. I mean, there's got to be some credit given to the driver too.
Well, thank you. I'll take that as a great compliment. And you know what? This is the reason I race. It's just so much fun, so competitive. Nobody checked out tonight. I would have liked to have done that, but it's just good racing, good to race with Frank Denny and with Lee.